All right, hello everybody. My name is Exnerum, and today we are going to begin our very first Let's Play Survival World. So we're just going to go ahead and make that right now. This is completely vanilla Minecraft version 1.21.1. Whatever Mounts of Mayhem is. I'm pretty sure I got the number right. We will name it after my dog, Opalicious. Actually, well, to be fair, he's Opalicious Tinkle Bottom third. We're gonna be proper here. Survival, normal, no commands, completely random seed, and let's do it. Please take this time to take any medications for your mind or body if you haven't already. Drink some water, get a little snack, put on some comfy clothes. We are going to jump right in, so I gotta wait for my world to generate. We'll give it a little bit of time. Alright, guess we're going this way. So my main task for today is I want to find a village. Because a lot of my plans for this world involve having a village nearby. But also because when it comes time for us to make a trading hall, I don't want to have to move villagers. Okay? I think moving villagers is the single most annoying part of Minecraft ever. Sorry about the lag, guys. My internet's being weird today. Having to move villagers is the single most annoying experience of all time. I would really rather have to build a castle out of dirt than need to move villagers. Now, as this is my first Minecraft YouTube video ever, and none of you really know me, we're going to do a little bit of an introduction. So, I am Exnerum. Some of you may have come here off of my Instagram, where you will notice that that is my artist name. Yes, I put out music under the name Exnerum, as well as game content now. Look at me progressing in the world. The funny story about the name Exnerum is a lot of people are like, that's a little bit of a weird name. Where did that even come from? It was my gamer tag first. When I was 12 years old and Pocket Edition first got like its little Xbox link up or whatever, and you could change your gamer tag and connect with friends and everything, I chose Exnerum for a myriad of reasons. There's always something with the cursive vanishing in these, I swear. I honestly have no idea how to use a lodestone. Genuinely don't know, but we'll find out. This blast protection is going to be really nice, though, because I feel like I always die in early game because a creeper blows me up when I'm not paying attention. So yeah, it was my gamer tag, and I kind of just stuck with it. I originally came up with it because 12-year-old me had a dream, and that dream was to get out of small town Utah. And oh, that was a hard lag. That wasn't fun. I wanted to get out of small town Utah, and the best way I could think of for doing that was to become a United States Marine. So to come up with my gamer tag, I just did Marine backwards, which is Enerum, and then I decided that that didn't flow well, so I threw in a couple X's and R's just to like disguise it. I didn't want people to find out what my dream was because it wasn't exactly encouraged for women to enlist where I was at, and the community I was in were very much against women enlisting in the military. Going in as an officer was usually okay, but oh, village. going in as an officer was usually okay, but doing enlistment, which means you go right after high school, when you're 18 most of the time, that was frowned upon for women in the community that I was in. So I didn't want anybody finding out that I really wanted to be a Marine until I was in my senior year. So I threw in the extra letters to kind of like disguise the gamer tag. And then when I started producing music, I didn't want to use my legal name because I want to be able to have kind of my creative life and my professional life separate to some extent. It's kind of like gave cool pen name vibes. I don't know. But when I started putting out music and creating more content, I just decided that I would adopt the same name because it was my username for a lot of things. So I just figured, this will be fun. And now we're here. Breaking hay bales. This is a good sized village. I wouldn't mind necessarily settling near here, I don't think. We have 2 librarians. That's good. There's nothing. There's never anything up there. I'll come back for those later. They're not coming here. Right now, I want to see what sorts of loot I can get. Kind of make my decision from there as to whether or not I stay here. I always just break these chests and then check my inventory rather than opening every chest. This is a sheep place, right? Or it's a barn. It's a cow. I thought it would be sheep, but it's cows. Well, good for them. Yeah, there's not actually a lot here. Like, it's a decent-sized village, but there's not tons of anything. I'm not sure if that makes it a better option or a worse option for what I'm trying to do. I don't know that I love this village. It's not... It doesn't have the je ne sais quoi that I'm looking for, I don't think. Do I risk... Here's the real question. Do I risk venturing off and having a worse first day because I'm leaving this village behind? I want to at least explore a little bit more into this world. We have a whole world. Why would I settle right next to spawn? I mean, do I expect myself to die at some point? Sure, but like, I don't want to manifest it too much, At least I have food now, so I can sprint. Anyways, we are going to do a little journey here. We're going to see what else is around. And I'm going to take this opportunity. I should have stolen a bed. Should have stolen a bed. We're going to go back and do that. But while I do this, I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about what this world is going to be. So obviously I introduced it as a Let's Play survival world. But the intention with this world for me is that I want to beat Minecraft. Now, 10 years ago, beating Minecraft would have been defeating the Ender Dragon and calling it a day. That's not really the case anymore, especially with the end update. There's so much more that you can do after you defeat the Ender Dragon that I feel like to just defeat the dragon and move on is a little bit obsolete in so many ways. I feel like it's not really the point anymore, which I love for the creative abilities. Not creative as in the mode, but like creative as like the different things that you can do in Minecraft now. I feel like the worlds have opened up a lot more as I've grown up. But also, the villagers can go to sleep, but I can't go to sleep. But also, I feel like it's changed a lot of what winning Minecraft means. So we're going to discuss in more detail what Oh, why did I do that? What beating Minecraft means to me. But our largest goal is just to, step 1, get good. Which means lots of gear and, oh. My bad. Up here. This chest I don't want to just break. Projectile protection? Yes. I'm really liking all of these iron nuggets because I feel like it's going to be great for lanterns. Now I know I could craft them into ingots and, like, get iron gear faster. But why would I want iron gear faster when I can have lanterns for cheap and make my house pretty? Get iron gear in a cave eventually. So what I plan on doing with this world is focusing along on the slow play, long game side of Minecraft. And really just exploring the world and pushing the limits of what can really be accomplished in a survival single-player world. Now, I will preface this by saying I have never actually beat the Ender Dragon on my own in a survival world. So it is going to be a really fun challenge because there are a lot of things that I just haven't been able to do ever. So basically, I want to play this Minecraft world until the game has been fully gamed to the extent of my capabilities. But I would always get into the situation where I never got too far in my survival worlds because I would take off on some adventure and then die so far away from everything else and never be able to get all of my stuff back, and I would feel like the game was essentially over, like hardcore done. And that's one of the main reasons why this world isn't hardcore, because I want to challenge myself to not give up until my goals are accomplished, no matter how frustrating that may be. Because as relaxing as Minecraft is, it can be a very, very frustrating game at times. It does not matter how many times we die. It does not matter how long it takes. You're going to game this Minecraft world until everything has been gamed. But by all means, if you're sitting here and you're watching me and there's something that you really need to take care of, like your laundry or your dishes, or even if you just need to go to sleep and you haven't been sleeping super well, please feel free to keep this as just background noise and do what you need to do, take care of what you need to take care of. I definitely use Minecraft as a form of self-care in the way that I use it as a way to intentionally wind down and kind of end my days. And it has definitely helped me through many a depressive episode, like the one that I'm kind of slowly crawling myself out of right now. And I think that that's part of its intended purpose and use, is to kind of give us the escape from our world when we need one, and the ability to build something fun and creative and beautiful in many cases. I mean, builds in Minecraft have come a very, very long way from the dirt huts that we all started out with when we were 7 or 8 years old. Is that a snow biome? I don't want a snow biome. I want the spruce. I want the spruce. I don't want the snow. Powdered snow has made snow biomes infinitely more dangerous, and now they scare me, and I kind of avoid them in their entirety as often as I can. Since I've kind of committed to exploring, I have a new plan. Hold on, let me get a sapling real quick. Sapling, please. Sapling. Sapling? Give me your children. Here we go. I got 2. Look at that. Okay. New plan. This plan is going to start out very simply with
slaughtering
Cows.
hopefully no more than 2. I don't love killing Minecraft animals. They don't do anything wrong. But killing cows is a necessity that I've acquainted myself with. I'm the list. Cool. I should have made a sword for this.
Crap.
Did not enjoy that. Did not enjoy that by any means. The cow didn't do anything wrong. Cow did not do a single thing wrong. Now, many of you may think that I'm about to go grab a horse. But no, I think for game exploring, donkeys are far superior. It may not be as slow, but we're not trying for speed here. Speed is not the intention. All right, come here. Come here. Thank you. We're just gonna throw a bunch of this more random stuff. Oh, we can put that. Hold on, I didn't realize I didn't do that. See, this is so much better because now I have so much extra inventory space.
Oh, see, now I want to combine my 2 chest plates. And efficiency 5 on a hoe? I didn't realize that hoes had efficiency issues. If I'm being so honest, I've never considered putting efficiency on a hoe. I feel like hoes in and of themselves are the most efficient tool in Minecraft. Like, a hoe by itself is perfect. A wooden hoe does just as well as a diamond hoe. And don't get me wrong, I am the type of person who will walk around with a netherite hoe just because I can. But that's more of a display of wealth than it is a necessity. The biggest thing that I love about this Mounts of Mayhem update is being able to take my mount on the water. It makes the early game so much more viable for mounts. I feel like a lot of people will rush to Elytra just to make getting around easier, but now we can really enjoy the early game with our mounts, and I really, really like that. I just like how the game has become so much more well-rounded. I feel like speedrunning isn't as popular as it used to be. I mean, yes, everybody wants their speedrunning competitions and whatever, but rushing through the game I don't feel like it happens as often in a lot of the content that I've been seeing, and a part of me loves that. Like, let's all slow down. I feel like we spend enough of our lives rushing to the next step. And Minecraft is a way for us to kind of just enjoy the little things a little bit more.
I'm a little upset that we haven't found any woods besides spruce. I want some cherry wood. I would love some mangrove. I feel like I can get birch pretty much anywhere. Dark oak and pale oak. Those white planks. Village. be honest, when that was first generating, it looked a little too much like Spawn for me. I thought maybe it had just gone in a big circle. That would have been embarrassing.
But it's not. This is a much, this is a much, much larger village. See? Sheep. There. I need to park my donkey. This lovely creature of mine. You can go in with the horses. You are just as worthy of everything as these horses are. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Now we get to go loop. There's another saddle. Now, one of the reasons why I want us to live near a village is because, as I said, moving villagers is a pain, but also because I feel like you get the added protection of iron golems to some extent. But also, it just feels more correct to me. Settled kind of like in and amongst an already settled area. Stoneworker. And there's the church. Church is a staple. Oh, I can move my donkey over here so he gets his own like room. And look at that. Jerry. Okay, I'll come camp out here and then we'll pick somewhere to put our camp in the morning. Okay. At some point, I'm going to take one of you. Okay. Actually, why don't I do that right now? 13 hearts. Can I get a good judge of speed in here? It would be so cool if the horses in villages were like somehow pre-tamed. Or like came with saddles on them already. Oh, you're so slow. You were slower than my donkey. Nope, we're gonna go for round 2. You are so much faster though. Less health, more speed. So that horse is tank. See, this is what horses are used for, is quick little exploration. I'm gonna go up over here just to peek over the ridgeline. Make sure there aren't any pillager outposts or anything. Right, so I want to be close to the village, but I don't want to be like inside the village. And so I think what I want to do is hop across the river here. In a way. So it'd be like a little bit of a trip to come see the village. I think I like that idea. Like, this is a good area for what I have in mind. A part of what I want to do in this world is going to be remaking this village. Making it, like, just better. Okay, yep, decision made. Decision made. It's not like they're using it. How did I mess that up? Is my question. Somehow I didn't manage to go out of crouch. Oh, seriously? One short. I'll have more. goodness me. Wow. I am... I think the only word that I can use is special. I'll do this for now. Now I gotta go get the donkey. I can barely clear the fence. Okay. You guys will become a mule eventually. I think that's just my best option at this point. Alright. It's serious tree chopping time. Nothing concerning or exciting, which honestly, I prefer. Excitement has its place in this game, but I'm not there yet emotionally. I don't feel the need to be excited. I feel excited enough as it is. So what I want to do is kind of cultivate like a forest around where I want my base to be in like a circle. So like you have to go through the enchanted woods, which kind of unveils that I'm definitely going for more of a fantasy theme with this, which I am. And I feel like having the cherry trees, but like that's why I want to get all the different wood types, because having one of each type of tree kind of like scattered growing in kind of gives that like cultivated vibe that I'm really going for. I think down here is where I want my farmland to be. That's gonna be like where I put all the crops. And then obviously mine goes in there. And also the nether portal. So it almost feels like you're going, because like I feel like the nether kind of gives like core of the earth vibe, so it's almost like you're going into the core. Actually, you know what? This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. Just like that, we have found a home. Thank you guys for watching, everybody, and I'm very excited to have this series get started with you all, and I have no idea what the upload schedule is going to be like right now, but we'll see what it ends up being. It'll be at least once a week. It'll probably be more often than once a week, but at least once a week. And I hope that you take some time to take care of yourself, drink water, take your meds, eat something, and be kind to yourself today. I'll see you all in the next one.